Hello, hi, hey, it's your good friend J. Scott Jewell playing Factorio. Did a little bit of work in the break to set up a nice little carport over here, which is probably not the most efficient way to get ore from place to place, but I like it. It's a nice little Ujima, what's it? And I do have a second car for myself, but I'm going to actually run back up to the base just to make sure I have a clear road, at least going north-south. Is that copper and some oil? Yeah, some oil. Cool. Always good to have close oil. So the iron is about there. We'll have to run over a coal conveyor. That's okay. And basically, just as long as I have a wide enough swath to drive through. As long as I can maneuver, it should be okay. So coming down from science is generally where we want to be, I guess. At least that's what the car seems to want. Give you some fuel. And there we go. We are not making green science because we're not making inserters, because we're not making gears? Is that? Yep. Seems to be. And that's just because there's not enough iron coming in. Got it. Yep, really got to solve that iron problem. So the other thing we're going to want to do, rather than this silly system, is probably set up another carport over here someplace. That'll feed into there. So let's go get that car that I dropped way up there and then left there like an idiot. And zoom way the heck out so I don't hit anything. Yep. What did I just say? Goodness. Didn't actually know you could place power poles from inside a car, but that's good to know. Whoa, I was doing so well, too. There we go. Nope. Okay, good enough. So, repair packs. Don't have to worry about the trees, they will repair themselves. Then essentially the plan is to drop these inserters. So those will keep filling up. And then essentially, since the manual version of this is just pick up all the ore, dump it in the trunk, drive it back up. The automated version is, of course, trains, which I don't have. So, will another inserter reach all the way in there? Oh, sure will. Very good. So basically, we drive it up here, and then I'm probably going to end up making a third car to be the drive back and forth car. So we will have one permanently stationed down there, one permanently stationed up here, one crashing into power poles. Ah, goodness. So if I wanted to make a third car, I would need more iron and more engines, which there's a ton of iron just sitting up here doing nothing. I wish there was a good way to make the bus architecture a loop. You know, just loop all of the resources back around at the very beginning without, you know, putting in just miles of transport belt from everywhere. That would be super neat. What was I doing? Oh, right. Engines. Engines. Of which I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I make a car? Yes. Good. Okay. And I'm also going to need just all the iron. Okay. Oh, do I need copper as well? For the circuits? Yes, looks like it. Okay. So, gobble up some circuits. Now I can make 1,000,000 billion. And all we're missing is gears. That's okay. Can I make a light so that I can see? Okay, where's power? There's some power. Good enough. Good enough for now. So, same deal. We will essentially lay out some lay out a splitter to just feed everything into there. Shouldn't actually need to load balance it, I don't think, but I love me a load balancer. I'll put load balancers everywhere. There we go. Nope. There we go, there we go, there we go. So that'll be feeding into there. And then we'll essentially have the inverse of the other situation. That'll feed into there. And this will feed into here. I think that's good, right? Maybe? I mean, ideally, we would want it so that the car is on belt going like that. Which may actually be all we need. Yeah. Alright. So forget the belt balancer, because this will balance itself. Don't really know how much space we're going to need, but let's lay out 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Let's do power down there and another light. And then basically this car, which will not move. Oh, let's get those facing the right way. And we might have to adjust this depending on which, you know, how much of this we're actually able to grab. Oh, it looks like they can all grab, but this one isn't actually able to place anything. So I can just take it out. That's fine. So then, same deal, pick up as much as we can, drop it in there. Pick up as much as we can, drop it in there. Not the most efficient thing in the world, but it is getting more iron through, and that's exactly what we need at the moment, just to get stuff done. And I'll just kind of let stuff build up while we take care of that. Oh, other thing I want to do while I'm thinking about it is make some biggity big electric poles. There we go. And steel is not even close to backed up yet. want to take some. Chomp, 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 chomp. Power poles. Okay. I could do this in the car, but I think that will take longer for me to maneuver than we will actually gain. So. There's one. Two. Three. Oh, goodness. Come on. You can do it, self. I'll place that right there. Scoot this over so it's also powering the radar. There we go. You know what? I bet this can go here just fine. Okay, now we've actually got some more inserters. And we can drop some more mining units. Hooray! So, see, just in the time we were gone, we already got a couple of rows of ore. It's very good. So I'm gonna get a run back up for hopefully the last time. Grab the car, and then get back to business. And this is... How fast is this emptying out? Woo! Pretty fast. Yeah, so if I was doing that manually, I would need to be making a lot of trips. Like, just the whole series would be trips down to get ore. So I'm really only doing it right now because we have the opportunity, essentially. Oh, we got military too, so that means we can get piercing bullets, which is very, very good. I could get bullet damage. Can I do anything more for my turrets? Yes. Let's get the turret damage up as well. And then, where I had been making this junky ammo, I can instead make the better ammo, which needs copper and steel. So, what we can do is split off some steel down here. Actually, what we can do is pick up some undergrounds, since I apparently ran myself out of them. Just immediately use up this fresh supply of gears that I've been working up. Okay. Let's get a lamp up here. My final lamp. Right, so I'll just pull some steel up this way. Ba-doop. So we need that like that. And then, can that work? No, I'm gonna have to pull it back. If I go there, then this would go up here, and then, yep. And since it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other, whether I pull this underground that way or do, one here going up, I'll just keep it consistent visually. Doesn't make any efficiency difference, so pull up steel. And pull that over. Actually, let's tighten that in that way. There. I can just pull it up there. I'll carry around some extra steel for a little bit, and that is fine. So, new bullets. Let's just craft a bunch of assembly machines in my pocket and repair this broken turret. And I'll just put another machine here. Pull this up. And then we can have gears. Well, we don't need the gears coming in, but we can have the classic. Gotta turn that away, so otherwise it'll spill iron onto the belt instead of the copper. So there we go. So the fast inserter will pull in the copper. The long inserter will pull in the steel, and hopefully that's enough input to keep this thing running. Should be. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. So then, as per usual, get some more power. Right up there. Put down a chest. And I was doing 4 stacks there, so I will do the same here. So that'll start working on the piercing ammo. So when we make the next attempt at taking out that base, we should have a slightly easier time of it. Now, where's my car? A cool way you can check is on the map there. Each one of them has a little directional arrow. So that's my car. And you'll see when we do trains, you can actually give trains individual names and stuff. Oh, very almost crashed into my lab. So, let's just get another load of iron ore. Oh man, what's my path through there? I should clear out more of these trees. Yeah, especially since I need to turn around and stuff. Let's do that very quickly. Trees. Easily my least favorite part of the game is dealing with trees. Would be one thing if you needed wood, later in the game for any reason, but you kind of don't. And that's something that the mods I like, Bob's mods, address, but not... It doesn't help, is the thing. It's like, just making wood necessary just means that you have to go get wood from trees. So it turns what was already into a chore into a painful necessity, which is not exactly ideal, I wouldn't say. So, get all this stuff, drop it in there. And like I say, not the most efficient system, but it's also not the worst thing in the world. It's getting the job done. And it's, I think, supplementing our iron from the ore field well enough. Speaking of which, we are running low. I mean, hilariously, this field should probably be the supplementary field at this point. I If we could work out a way for that lower one to be our main field, that would be ideal. But looks like we are out of time, so this has been Vanilla Factorio. I've been Jay Scatchel, and I will see you next time. Alright, bye.